Welcome back to the Eddy Sound YouTube channel. We are vlogging another concert in the park. This one, we bring out the mobile stage. We'll have the SL100. The whole reason we bring in the SL100 is to service this client, and then we use it for a whole bunch of other things in the summer that you'll see coming up. Just like the last concert, it's a concert in the park. It's a little bit different. It's not a housing development. It is a commercial business district, and we actually set the stage right up in front of a big Cinemark theater, and then the community comes out and they sit in a small park area that's just surrounded by businesses, places where people can eat. So a little bit of a different vibe. Take out the stage. We can fly off of this, but to make things easy and consistent between our shows, we will ground stack the same PA, so that's WPS's over the cardioid 18 subs. No lights because it's during the day. We'll head on over, get this in place, get it unfolded, opened up, and we'll document the whole process. We'll show you what we're doing. Stay tuned. Hey, where it gets hard, so you know, this is not flat, as in this curve, it has a weird bow. So we gotta play the game of flat to the park. It's all a visual thing. I don't feel like centering it is a good idea because also of centering it within the, I've never of those, because he'll be in my way.
Right, yeah.
I think we flop it right there. Rule number one, when you're gonna set up a mobile stage, you need the lock key. In the back right here, where all the controls are, the little padlock there, we need key. And that gets us into the motor that runs our hydraulics to let us unfold the SL100. Some people don't leave it locked, as in other owners, other operators. We do. We got bit, but Davis is on his way and he keeps a key on him. Where it gets funny is Davis gave me a key to put on my key ring and it's still sitting on my desk. Also, we had this other interesting thing that I don't remember from last year, but we used this manhole cover.
Oh, buddy! Oh, buddy! We did it!
It's just because it's a master lock.
Okay, to catch everyone up, what's happening here is McKinley used our master lock gate key and he just put it in this one and it opened. Now this one is not opening as well. And
we need this one.
That one we need because there's controls. We can get to the motor and we can drop the front, but we have to drop the back. The boys are now testing every master lock key we have. I have a whole bunch as well. At this point, we're just trying to pick the lock with a random key just to see if we can get in it. This is what we're doing. This is how not to run your, I'm joking. This is what happens. We're knocking the cobwebs. We're knocking the cobwebs off. Davis likes being the hero.
We're gonna make sure he can't be the hero.
So Davis will be the hero.
We're gonna make him not the hero.
Do you want to get the 8 and then we can get out and get ready to do time lapse of the setup? There's a Humpty Dumpty statue. You can see it behind me right now. They're all over Colorado Springs. It's a whole art deal. There's tons downtown. It's really cool. I don't know how many there are. Maybe I'll look it up. I feel like there's like 20 of them or something. This Humpty Dumpty behind me, someone felt like bare feet wasn't good. So, Lucy, which key? The yelling in the background was the fact that we were able to get these two off without having the proper key. Hey, master lock. Real good. If you have a whole bunch of master lock keys, I guess you can walk around and just put them into master locks and start unlocking things and getting into them. So what we're doing first, we're leveling the actual stage so that we're at 4 feet. And now we start to level. So now they're gonna make sure the stage is level this way, and then we're gonna make sure we're level front to back. So this is how she unfolds. Sidewalls become the back and the front deck, or I guess sidewalls become the roof. The inside sidewalls become the front and the back of the deck. Don't put the pin in until you have the leg under, because you won't be able to get it up. And if you hold this up when you do it, it makes it easier. And then you go till it's snug. Don't over tight it. Leave it like that, because we gotta check level. Now what you have to do, you eye the deck. You see how it's not flat?
Yeah.
So the middle is bowing. So you eye it and you can check it. All I'm doing is just playing with the level to make sure we're level. Second one in. Up. Good. Stage is up. We're level. We're good.
Roof coming in.
We're moving the roof, so I gotta get out of the way, and that's why we yell, let everybody know it's coming in. So we drop in the front, so we can put our anemometer up to check wind speeds all day today for safety. We're pulling in the back roof right now because we do full wind walls on the whole thing. Most people who own mobile stages that we have found don't really do wind walls very much. In Colorado, you have to do wind walls. We always put up the wind walls because it just makes our bands a lot happier.
All right. And it's this inside D-ring, right?
Yep, inside D-ring for that.
Thank you.
Is that tech?
We're making sure these wind walls don't snag as he brings it up onto the stage. Usually what I'll do is just watch the hooks, or I'll get right inside and just make sure nothing's catching and hold back a little bit. It needs to go up, right?
Yeah.
Whenever.
I'll throw a pin in.
Great, give me the clip. You're in. Thumbs up him. And once he's up, I'll pin the top in, and then that will be the final one of this. So Jojo, for these big legs, the first thing you'll do is pull this top pin, drop it down, make sure pins go back to where they go. There's a Sharpie line around this, so that's where you'll pin it into. You'll go right there.
And pins always face on stage.
Towards stage, so if they were to fall out, they wouldn't hit audience. And we go pinned back in, and then we would pull this bottom one out. And what we try to do is get it set in, and we're gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to get set, McKinley. And you go like that. And now this is pinned in. Eventually he'll drop this down so weight rests on that leg.
You want to get that next railing ready?
Absolutely.
Set on the
Goose, watch your McNoggin.
There you go, you're in.
Cool.
and let's get wind walls tight.
Attached and clipped, yep.
So go pick and pull.
You're in.
Let's get 10 up.
10.
Everybody on 10. That's what we need. Grab your corner and pull.
Yeah.
And then do these inside clippies right here.
Make sure your top's over. Yep.
Good looks, good looks.
Step on it and push the button. Come up. Go to the second button. We can go one higher, but I just use my head. If I clear it, I keep it low for wind, all right? Take 4 monitors up and put them up on the back of the stage, please. Go up the stairs and put all 4 of them up there. Colin, start digging me for sandbags, because I'm gonna have a sale in a minute if I don't have sandbags on this. So if you remember, I was talking about how we're getting the cobwebs off. This is concert 2 of about 16, and gotta load the truck the right way, get things set up, because I need this here because we're on cement and we get baked, and I can't set front of house without walls on. But already, the wind's pushing against my tent. I'm on cement and it's not secured, so I need my tent after the stage is up. The tent is the number 2 most important thing that we have to get set up. It's all about loading the truck right and correct, and getting that stuff out here to get us secure and safe so that we can move forward and be efficient and not touch things more than once. One of my biggest pet peeves is we're moving stuff. Just get it out once, put it where it goes, do not touch it again. I need XLR kit, goes right here. And I'll take, so mic stand kits and power can both come. We have to run 6 100 footers.
Copy that.
And we should label them as we go.
Okay.
Because they like to pop. So I'm walking pretty far away, but what the boys are doing is stacking the WPSs right now on top of the SXC 118s, Martin Audio cardioid 18-inch sub, one front and back. We'll keep rear rejection to a minimum. So you can see they're gonna start packing this other PA up over here and getting it where it needs to be, knocking out this PA, stacking it. One side is done, so the next thing I'll probably have them do is McKinley's on it. He's gonna run NL4. Once McKinley gets NL4 run, we're kind of waiting on power for Dave so we can label it all, but McKinley will start getting us pinned and then over to our amplifiers, and we'll get the other side pinned over to amplifiers. We're gonna be done crazy early, but that's what we need.
So what I'm doing, starting to pin PA, crawling to the stage door amp racks. We've left a lot of our cables in the back here to make it easier for today. All the power's out, XLR's out, and then we have our speaker cable. So we've got one NL8 that goes to the subwoofers, one NL8 that goes to the top 4 boxes, and then we run a separate NL4 to the last top box. I'm gonna start running those cables while we wait for power. I'll put you there. So right now off camera, I'm grabbing some NL8 couplers. Need 8 of them. Leave 4 up top. I got 4, but I'm gonna couple down here. 5 boxes of WPS over 2 118 CFs. Subs are cardioid, so they take 2 channels from the amplifier. That is the NL8, and then the 4 boxes plus the 1 NL4. And then I also forgot we need NL4 for the front fills. Lucy, I got an NL8 for you. So, that's PA all patched now. Our left sub's on the top, our right sub's on the middle top, and we have our left tops with front fill, and then right tops with front fill. Audio cables are running up the back here, and then we've got power ready with the switch ready. And once we're all wrapped up, I'll clean up some of this mess, and we'll be done. We'll be done down here. Do you want to get me let's do a 6-foot cat, an Ethercon barrel, and a 25-foot Ethercon. Brad, after that, I'll take 6 20-foot XLRs. Sunscreen.
All right, so here's the crazy part as you watch them stack and not struggle, but it takes a little bit of work. The crazy part is, right, SL100s, anybody who's familiar with them, we can fly. And we're literally using line arrays ground stacked when we could fly them. Have them on decks on top of the subs, fly bar inverted. Long story short, we could get these all up right there's a point. Also, if we open that open or swing out that rigging on the SL100, we can fly from there. But I'm making the call. We're here 6 times. 5 times we'll have this stage. 1 time this stage is somewhere else. We do a sub rental. And we're just gonna ground stack. We're trying to make it easy. Also, the time last year where we had to cut this real quick, we had flown and we had bad weather and tornadoes. And to be honest, for the amount of people who attend this event, the park's not that big. I don't need the height to be able to hit in clarity. So I've just made the call this year. We're gonna continue to ground stack the whole time. We still do optimized arrays. So we're optimized for ground stack. It is pretty straight. That's what it calls. We don't do this like, does that look good? And we just, look, we don't do that. We measure a slice. So slice is from the PA out. We have our distance and our elevation gain. So we do distance out and elevation gain. We pick where we want the PA to start in front of it and where we want to shut the PA down at the back. We put that all into the computer system. We tell it everything. We tell it the height of the PA, the elevations, the stage behind. In Martin Audio's optimization, you can do what's called hard avoid. You can do audience areas. You tell them where the audience is. All that is done for you. And if you enter it correctly, it tells you exactly what to do with this PA. Trust the system, trust the computer. Hey, before we do that, can we get this cleaned up, please? Clean. Because we want it underneath before you run cables, because then you can't put it underneath when you have cables in the way. Efficiencies, touch it once, don't make your job harder. So that's what I preach. Don't do things twice. Don't put things in your way. You're just wearing yourself out. The other thing too is I'm anal about having a messy area. I don't like messes. I don't want clients walking by and just seeing piles of gear. That's not cool. What I'm really trying to do is teach everybody how to do things the most efficient way possible. The more efficiently we do it, I just can't harp down enough. Because the problem is if you don't do it well, then you just have to move it and do it all over again. Think smart, don't exhaust you and your team.
All right, I'm gonna start getting the stage kind of set. So we got 1 I/O box out here. That'll be for drums, and full of instruments, some of the monitor patching. Stage left, we have our other I/O box, and this one's our 48 by 16. So this is 48 inputs, 16 outputs. So this is where we'll end up sending most of our signal. Now I'm gonna daisy chain these boxes together. I'll take a 50-foot Cat 5 Ethercon out of this one, and this will go to the DX that's on the upstage edge. And I'm actually gonna run this on the back side, up through the handle, give it a little strain relief. And then this one, I'll do the same thing through the handle, and this goes to the console. Do you wanna take this into S-Link? I want these clouds to come back. Clouds. I need the clouds. The last Ethercon I dropped off the edge of the stage. I'm underneath the stage. I'm talking to myself. So I'm taking this behind and under stage, and we're gonna pop up right here. This one I'm gonna run through the handle and down, and this one's on the back. If you can see me, maybe you can. All right, I was patched. Go back under stage for the last time, and we're gonna do our power down here. So they have them labeled, so I'm just gonna go down the line. Top amp is 1, second one's 2, so on and so forth. Makes it easy to troubleshoot later if we have an issue. So that's all 4 powers now down here. We shouldn't need to do anything else down here.
A little bit on how we do power here, a little bit different than the other one. The other one that we were showing you here, they have 6 20 amp circuits that are GFI'd. Not my favorite thing. Brad just,
I don't think it's gonna be me on this one.
Brad just Yeah, he's gonna have trouble. But what we do for power, right here you can see 6 GFI circuits. Sounds like David said there's all new GFIs in them this year, which is good. They were a little finicky last year. We are numbering this end of the cable and the end over there at the stage. It's only 100 feet away. We're just using 100-foot 12.3s to do it. We have an ADA yellow jacket ramp right here so that this is an entrance, because again, they're gonna put up a bike rack all the way around this whole park so that alcohol can be drank, I believe, and sold. These are real yellow jackets. I will always buy real yellow jackets. Other ones are guard dogs. They're not Amazon special. These are made in the United States. Their ratings are amazing. They are expensive, but I should be able to sell the company, die, leave. These will still be being used by the company because they're really well made. Right here's kind of weird. It looks like we're running kind of dirty, but we can do this because right here they put up bike rack. They put up bike rack and they put up bike rack. So this is in back of stage. And by running the angle, if I ran in and over and in, we wouldn't make it. The reason why we don't ban this 100-foot section right now is because of the yellow jacket. I need to get through it. It is what it is. Right now we run it. We got 7 people working. Not a problem at all. 4 of the circuits are for here. Then we do 2 circuits on stage for band power. And then this year here, what we're doing is we have one of our eco flows right here with a backup. And here we go. I mean, it's going fast. We already have PA pinned. Front fills are down. GX and DX for Allen and Heath. They're down. Interesting thing, concerts in the park. We own lots of consoles and we could pick what consoles we want to take. I bring SQ, it's got plenty what I need, busing. All of the processing is great. We have the all the upgraded processing in it. We're doing a 6 here that keeps our 7 available and our 5s for other stuff in the summer. We have an Avantis and people like to use Avantis. I like Avantis, but here's the deal. On these shows, I don't like the Avantis, and this is why. You can't patch from an iPad on the Avantis. If you need to patch quickly, you got to run back to the console, and when you're set up side stage like we are and you're mixing off an iPad, it infuriates me that I can't patch. I get it's a pro level board in comparison to an SQ, so it is what it is. Summer Concert Series gets the SQ. The other thing that's nice about having the SQ, we have an Avantis and an Avantis Solo. If I need to move stuff around between consoles, I can just move that SQ file to another SQ. So if I need a 7 here or a 5 here or whatever I need, I can just go ahead and do it. It's just easier.
So
we get it going?
If you don't want to get burned on your Scout,
okay.
You gotta use the finesse.
Okay.
Get your beauty on, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we have the queue up.
Yeah. This is from yesterday.
Yeah.
Dude, this
So
is
like
so cute.
if it peels, I gotta like be really careful about how it
This
is.
is cute right here.
Yeah?
I got this side and that side.
Okay, cool.
Do you want me to get the lines?
Yeah. Thank you for asking. You care so much.
You guys gonna kiss afterwards?
Nope.
No.
Brad, you gonna give him a little kiss in the temple?
Yeah, dude.
No.
It's a little early in the day, 1:45 to be exact, but desperate times calls desperate measures, which is substance. Breaking out the Capri Sun, nice and early. We got some kiwi strawberry today. I think kiwi strawberry infused with rum would be good, and then it would be a Capri Moon that we'd be drinking a little early. But Capri Sun, because it's before late hours, and we gotta work, so we can't be out drinking alcohol. Capri Sun, sponsor us. You could be the trendiest brand in the world. If you could comment below, what's your favorite Capri Sun flavor? Yeah, like let's not talk about production in the comments. Let's not talk about speakers. Let's just talk about Capri Suns. Like that seems like a cool thing to do. Capri Sun. I'll be looking for the email. Give me a call. Let's get the sponsorship going. You hot, dude?
No, I'm actually doing well right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yours and Colin's for being the 2 production managers' hairs could not be farther apart right now.
Could be like the guy that walked by earlier, get full shades and then just a rat tail. It was shaved here and then a rat tail.
Can we do that with you?
Nope.
100,000 subscriber, Brad.
No, I don't agree to that.
100,000,
Sorry,
right.
That's not happening. Let me make sure it's caught on camera.
Do you know how long?
Nobody's touching my hair for any amount of subscribers.
A lot of times during shows, we don't have a second to talk. We look, That's where it should be right there. Talk a little bit about the PA today. We got our cardioid, 18 subs. We got a pretty straight line. Now here's what we did in the past. We would do 6 WPMs. So that is the 6.5 box line array for Martin. And we even put it over double 18. So I'll tell you what.
It's not this.
I invested in WPSs last year. I got them about halfway through the summer and we used them. But we didn't have this many. I only actually bought 8. Currently own 16, I need to buy 8 more. 5 boxes a side is where it's at. We don't need 6, 6 is overkill. But these 5 boxes, I think McKinley has them optimized out to 180 feet, or that's where the back is. They're not really gonna perform to that. They're gonna perform out to about 100 and 125. So if you go to the back of the crowd, you're probably at about 150, pretty good. But to give you an idea, what we did on the optimization is we're +2 to our midway point that we put it 60 feet off the boxes. And then from 60 feet back, we drop it down to -4. So we got a 6 decibel difference between up front to the very back. So that's our decay all the way down. I got people dancing up front, right there behind us.
They have been dancing.
And they're in the front fills. She's cooking. I mean, we're not doing 110, but they're probably at 100 easily right there. Anybody questions why we don't do a front of house location, if you look at that crowd, I don't want to put a tent in the middle of that crowd. I'll block all their views. So we got JoJo, we got Lucy sitting in chairs with the iPad. They're probably 40 feet off the mains that we're mixing. So they're pretty good in the splash zone, mixing off an iPad. And then in the tent, what we do, we got the actual console so we can get some faders, rip them quick. And then we put a monitor in there, but we use that monitor off of a matrix of the mains. So you can actually, even though you got a lot of noise, you can crank up that side in there and at least hear the mix a little bit, what's going on, and check it. And then we can do monitors from there. So it's a down and dirty, nitty gritty setup, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't want to have to run even digital snake and power out into there. And then on a night like tonight, there's no seats left. They're farther back tonight than I've ever seen them. That's our rundown shouting because of the band in the background. As usual, we are straight into teardown mode. So now we got to clear the stage. After we get the stage clear, we got to fold her up. That adds a little bit of time on the out to get done, but that's okay.
Alex must really hate us with how much we just forget to turn off cameras.
Oh, I could never hate you.
I'm gonna start getting truck loaded up now. You wanna pull ramp going?
We are got to sign off here pretty quickly. Mobile stage is closed up behind me. I got security watching to get us out of here because he wants to open the road. So that's it. That's how we do it. That's how we do first and main. Stage line is looking good, all backed up behind us. We checking the lights on it. It's all flashing, doing what it needs to do, so we're good to go there. They are loading the last things into the truck right now. We still got to go back. Got to unload the truck, but we're not going to take you there with us. So like always, we appreciate you. We hope you're enjoying what you're seeing on our channel. If you have questions, you let us know. So give us that like, give us the thumbs up, give us a little, do that little bell so you know when we're posting, and then always comment below. We'll catch you next time. This is what we do. Production, Eddy Sound Style. Appreciate you a lot. Peace.